Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 National Championship postgame show. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I've been a little underneath the weather, but I am starting to feel better now. Uh, but boy, what a game we had! Ohio's pilgrimage to the college football playoff started with an upheaval in the form of a stunning loss to Michigan at the end of the regular season. Yet the Buckeyes' season ended in confetti. Ohio State, led by Will Howard, Jeremiah Smith, and Quentin Jutkins, captured a 34-23 win victory over Notre Dame on Monday night, delivering uh, the program its first national championship since the 2014-2015 season and the ninth since in the school's history. Ohio State 14-2 was dominant across the opening 30 minutes Monday, tallying three scores in the first half, one by Smith, two via Jutkins, a daunting stride. Jutkins added another touchdown in the third quarter, finishing off a 75-yard drive of 70 of which came from his uh, uh, his elegant dashes to push Ohio State's lead to 28-7. Uh, the Irish, who are 14-2, also 14-2, answered with Vengrance, collecting 14 points in a quick succession, both of which came from the battery of hurler Riley Leonard, backup and backstop, at Jaden Greenhouse. In the end, though, Ohio State head coach Ryan Days said, held on. Howard, who completed 17 of 21 passes for 231 yards and two touchdowns and zero interceptions, did just enough to ward uh, off Ohio State of Notre Dame, to ward off Notre Dame, not Ohio State, they won, but to ward off Notre Dame. Leonard fourth put forth quite the response, accumulating 295 yards of total defense and three scores. However, his team's foibles, uh, uh, particularly on the defensive end, proved too challenging to overcome. The Sporting News tracked the live updates from Monday's national championship game between between Ohio State and Notre Dame. Below are the highlights and analysis and live results, and you can check it out on the sportingnews.com. You can check it out. As college football's two best sides roasted for a piece of history. Uh, and it was at 11:05 p.m. Ohio State adds an additional 3 points to its score with 29 seconds left on an 11-point advantage. This one is all but over. Smith raced beyond his opposition. Howard's delicate toss 57 yards later. Smith was brought down with the Irish clinging on to just one timeout. This game could be could be on ice, very well be on ice, especially if Ohio State can add to its lead. But it was a touchdown. Notre Dame has another score. It was a great house again. Wondrous toss by Leonard, who rifles a pass right over the shoulder into Greenhouse's breadbasket, and they complete the 2-point conversion on top. The Fighting Irish are back. And these are just some highlights. This is at 10:38 p.m. The Fighting Irish hold. They'll get the ball back. They got the ball back 2 scores down with about 6:30 left. And then this is back at 10:31. Mitch Jeter's 27-yard chip shot goes a weary, chroming off the goalpost and out. Notre Dame leaves the field without any points. And that's all I'm going to do because I don't think you're And but boy, what a game this was, and I gotta say, and Will Howard and I think Jeremiah Smith were both the MVPs of the game, and I congratulate Ryan Day and all the Ohio State Buckeyes. Uh, and they really what a game this was, and they are now the 24 national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, and they really dominated this game Monday night, and yeah, Ohio State was up 21-7 at the break, and then they were up. And then it was 28-7 in the third quarter, and then Notre Dame and to make it 28-15, and then they scored one more touchdown in the fourth quarter to make it 34-23, and then Ohio State kicked off one more field goal, and it was 34-23 because it was 31-23, and then they had another field goal was 34-23. So they added a lot of points to this lead, and but nonetheless, the Buckeyes are the 2024 national champions, and they really are this time for this year. And I give the game balls to the Buckeyes. Will Howard, 17 of 21, 30 attempts for 231 yards, 2 touchdowns. Quentin Judkins, 2 touchdowns, 100 yards, 11 carries. And Jeremiah Smith, 1 touchdown, 86 yards, and 5 receptions. But I give credit to Notre Dame as well. It was a good game, and so hopefully we'll see what they do next season. So, and this was just what a game this was Monday night, uh, and there was just a big celebration not only on the field with the trophy presentation, but in the locker room, and just for the last few days, Buckeye fans have really been celebrating this game, and boy, just what a game this was for the Buckeyes, and uh, and the Buckeyes just really they deserve this national championship. As I said before, ninth in their school's history, and boy, this just was Ohio State just dominated this game, but they held on. They Notre Dame started to get back in the game, but Ohio State they did hold on to get the win in this game over the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. So, and I want to take a moment to show the shirt. This was the shirt they wore in the locker room, and the cap that was presented to me, and just what a game, and what a great night. An astonishing special night for the Buckeyes with catching their first national title since 2014, 2015, and their ninth in their school's history. And there will be changes for Ohio State this next year. So don't think there won't be this next season, but hopefully we can get us back there to the national championship game. We will have to wait and see. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 National Championship post-game show. And I'll be back Sunday with the Scott Sports 101 AFC NFC Championship game pregame show. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day. Each and every day, in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.